Supreme Court Justice Judge Jackson, Ketanji Brown Jackson, was delivering her remarks at the White House after she got the votes needed to become the next Supreme Court justice to replace Breyer. She is extremely qualified, one of the most qualified judges to be nominated in modern history. This is historic. She thanked everybody from President Obama for nominating her to the first federal district court for herself and her family, her ancestors. It was a really beautiful, touching, incredibly historic speech that she just gave, talking about children and being a role model and accepting being a role model for so many women, Black women across the country and the next generation. So a really powerful day, a great way to start off the show for Femme Friday. I do want to briefly just touch on the ridiculous of this moment with, I don't know if you guys saw it, but there were a few Republicans who did vote for Justice Brown. And not only did they vote for her, they had the dignity to clap for her, unlike their colleagues who were ruthless, disgusting, racist, sexist, immoral, un-American. Let's show this clip of the Senate chambers as the vote came in yesterday.
On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47, and this nomination is confirmed.
I mean, I tear up watching it. I'm sorry, because first, I shouldn't have to say like kudos to Mitt Romney for being a senator, for doing the right thing, whether he voted for her or not. This is historic. It's historic in that a Supreme Court justice just received the votes necessary to sit on the Supreme Court, and then of course she is the first Black woman, and she is possibly the most accomplished justice that sits on the Supreme Court right now. It's to witness a walkout by Republican senators that did not vote for her. That really is a reflection of where we are as a society right now. And I think our country's not perfect, and we have these wins occasionally that give us hope and show us some sort of pathway. But the truth is that this is a party, the Republican Party has gone so far right and aligned themselves so much with Trump and such hostility. They're overtly racist, overtly sexist. They're overtly going after a woman's autonomy over their bodies. All across the country. The attacks on voting rights are explicitly racist. This is like 1930s era politics. They're just flat out the aggression. And this is happening at a time when there's a lot of misinformation being put out there online, as we've discussed, quite a bit on the show, that is being fed by Russia. And so for many reasons, they're not patriots. This is the most unpatriotic thing you can do, but they're also mimicking, Russian talking points while they're at it, which, they're pushing a lot of these theories as well. So this is an historic day. I think we should be very proud of ourselves as a country for being able to have this historic moment for Black women around the world to see what is doable, that there is a path, that there is a model, and that if we organize well enough, more people who did not have a path a decade ago, 2 decades ago, 2 generations, 3 generations, 4 generations, formerly enslaved, the legacy of formerly enslaved people, that, things can turn around. But we have a lot of work to do. I don't know if you know, but we are on all of the podcast platforms. David figured it out. I didn't really know that we weren't on all of them, But thank goodness we have a great team that understands these things, because I just read the news like crazy and then talk about it. That's pretty much my role. But if you are really into our show and you are able to do so, please join us on patreon.com/The Nomiki Show. That's what keeps the show going.